Natural order was once restored in Scotland as again a team in maroon beats a team in green. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Football for your Premier Sports Cup review show, and whether it be Heart of Midlothian or whether it be Kelty Hearts, Hibernian just cannot buy a win, and that was a big upset today when they lost to Kelty Hearts. We've seen a lot of good things for Hibs in the first couple of games. We've seen not so many good things from them today in a 1-0 defeat, and that is something that we will talk about a little bit later. But first, let's get into probably the match of the day. Dundee United 2, Ayr United 1. Did a match review on this, so I'm not going to talk too much about it, but the Brandon Forbes goal was fantastic. Good goal for Marcos Ross as well. It was a competitive game, an even game. Could have went either way. Dundee United got the win, and it's a win that pretty much saves Jim Goodwin and Dundee United from exiting the League Cup. And we'll look at the league table in a minute. But Airdrieonians 4, Dumbarton 3. Airdrie came back. They were behind 3-2. And they got 2 late goals to get a 4-3 win. So big win there for Airdrie. East Kilbride lost 4-0 to Aberdeen. I thought Aberdeen could have won this by more, but I did predict 4-0. It was one of those games where 4-0 seems like an average scoreline, a predictable scoreline. But if Aberdeen really put them to the test, then Aberdeen could have probably, scored double that. But they didn't. 4-0. Goals for Devlin, McGraw, Clarkson and Morris. Gives Aberdeen the win. Falkirk with a 5-1 win over Buckie Thistle. Good win for them. Keeps them in a good position in their group. 2 easy for Falkirk in the end. At one point, Buckie Thistle did equalise, but Falkirk ran away with it. Right, Kelty Hearts versus Hibernian. Callum Flatman, the former Heart of Midlothian player, in the 58th minute, sunk Hibernian. And Craig Levine once said natural order, and I think he's correct. Ever since those comments, even before those comments, Hearts have always been beating Hibs, but now Kelty Hearts are beating Hibs. And I remember when this draw was made, I was on the Hibernian Facebook page, and I commented on it, and I says, finally a Hearts team that Hibs will be able to beat. And actually, Hibs fans took it in, I guess, as good banter, and they actually replied going, I wouldn't be so sure about that. Yesterday I predicted Kelty Hearts to win by a 1-0. And that's what's happened. Kelty Hearts have beaten Hibs by a 1-0. Incredible. Yeah. Hibs have Hibsed it. After 2 good games, 2 impressive high-scoring games, they have lost 1-0 to Kelty Hearts. Now, they should probably still go through, but if you're a Hibs fan, you've been thinking, right, we've got momentum going into the season, things are looking good, and then you just get this roadblock, and it's just the last thing you wanted. But here, fair play to Kelty Hearts. They got the win. Only 1,813 in attendance. It seems like they should have done more than that, considering it was Kelty Hearts versus Hibs, but I'm not sure of the attendance capacity anyway, so I don't know the stadium capacity. I'm not sure if they can do much more than that. Peterhead beat Elgin City by 4 goals to 2. Sorry, I predicted Elgin City to win that, but I was wrong. Peterhead with the win. Arbroath 0, Annan Athletic 3. Scott Stewart got sent off, and that pretty much killed the game for Arbroath. Inverness Caledonian Thistle, they're a bad team, but they're not bad enough that they can't beat Bonnie Rigrose. They won by 3-0. Inverness getting a much needed win, try and get some confidence on the board. Forfar 1, Cove Rangers 1, goals from Blair McAlcombe. Or did I call him McAlcombe? Jesus Christ, can't he talk tonight? Blair Malcolm versus Connor Scully. Not versus Connor. Gee, what am I talking about? Blair Malcolm scored for Forfar, and Connor Scully scored for Cove Rangers. Finally got it there. Right, let's just move on. That was a disaster. Livingston 1, Dunfermline Athletic 0. Robbie Moorhead with the goal in the 11th minute, giving Livy a 1-0 win over Dunfermline. Close game, but Livy just getting a narrow win. So good luck to them. We'll move on to the next page now, as you do when you get to the end of page 1. Brecon 1, Alloa Athletic 3. Predictable. I can't remember the exact scoreline I went with, but I did go with Alloa to win that. St Johnstone 2, Greenock Morton 0. I thought it could have been a tight game. Greenock Morton not playing well, and I'm not surprised St Johnstone got the win in the end. 2-0, both goals coming from Kimpioka. Clyde 1, Motherwell 3. Motherwell getting the win. It's not that impressive though. I mean, a win's a win, but I mean at one point Clyde did equalise, and then Motherwell needed a late goal for Philippe Szuparevic to seal the win at 3-1. So Partick Thistle 6, Edinburgh City 0. This is a surprise to no one. Unfortunately, Edinburgh City are in free flow, and they could be, I mean, I say could be going down, that's fucking obvious. They could be going out of business. I mean, there might not be an Edinburgh City in a couple of years' time, and it would be sad. You never want to see it. But yeah, I do not have high hopes for Edinburgh City going forward, unfortunately. Ross County 2, Raith Rovers 1. You had the replay of the Scottish Premiership playoff from last season. I say last season, it only happened like 2 months ago. Ross County getting the win. Raith Rovers, Ian Murray thinks his team deserved at least a point, so unfortunate, didn't get it. And again, the attendance, 1,228. You know, considering you've got a Premiership team here against a team that was almost playing in the Premiership, I expect that higher attendance, but not to be. We have Stranraer 0, Hamilton 3. Big win there for Hamilton, 3-0 over Stranraer. And that was it, guys, from the round of fixtures. So let's look at the league tables now and see where things stand. So, Group A, Airdrieonians are on 6 points, Aberdeen are on 6 points, Queen of the South on 3 points. I expect Aberdeen, look at Airdrie. Airdrie's got 9 goal difference. Even if they lose to Aberdeen, as long as they finish on 9 points, they should go through. And let's be honest, there's no reason why Airdrie can't beat Aberdeen the way Airdrie are playing. Airdrie are on fire. So I definitely think both Aberdeen and Airdrie will go through. So yeah, we'll see. I'm not too sure in which order, but I think they will go through. Group B, Falkirk, Dundee United, Stenhousemuir, Ayr United and Buckie Thistle. This one is going to be close. Ayr United, yes, are on 3 points, but they've both got Stenhousemuir and Buckie Thistle up next. And if they take advantage of those easier fixtures, then we could see Ayr United still get out of this group. So it's going to be close. It's going to be tight. It's going to be a three-way battle between Falkirk, Dundee United and Ayr United. Group C, Hibernian. They are top, but they played a game more than Kelty Hearts. And if Kelty Hearts win their game in hand, Kelty Hearts will go above them. But Queen's Park, Peterhead, they've also only played 2 games, and if they win their game in hand, they could go above HIBS. So HIBS are by no means safe yet, but they do have that 8 goal difference plus, and I expect them to make that count. So I think HIBS will still top this group. Although Kelty Hearts, will be thinking it. If they win their last 2 games, then they will finish above HIBS, 100%. So it's in Kelty Hearts' own hands, really. Group D, Annan Athletic lead the way, but Dundee do have a game in hand, and I expect Dundee to overtake Annan Athletic. But at this point, Annan Athletic are playing alright. They've got 1 game left. If that game's against Dundee, then they're probably in trouble. I wouldn't be surprised if Dundee are the only team that qualify from this group, but it depends on who Annan Athletic have up next. Group E, Livingston topping it so far, 2 wins out of 2 to be expected. Dunfermline, though, have lost 2 games and played 3. That's very disappointing there. I thought Dunfermline would push Livingston, and it's just not been the case. So yeah, Dunfermline need to do something, because as things stand right now, I think they're out anyway. Even if they win their last game, they go on 6 points. That's not enough. 6 points will not be enough to get you through. So I'd say the only team that probably can get through, obviously, if Forfar win their game, they go on to 8. Spartans can still possibly get to 9. It depends, but yeah, I think Livingston will be the only team that come out of this group as well. Group F, St Johnstone lead the way, 6 points out of 6 points. Alloa's doing well though, they've got 5 points, they're right up there, 5 points out of 6. And Greenock Morton, they're struggling. I mean, last season you probably would have expected Greenock Morton to push them, but they've been garbage this season, so not surprised to see them with 3 points out of a possible 9. Right, up next we have Group G. Motherwell top that, 8 points with 1 game to play. Partick Thistle in 2nd place. Clyde, Montrose, Edinburgh City. This is an easy group for Motherwell and Partick Thistle, and I think both of them will go through. They're still to play each other, I believe, so it's going to be tight, but Partick already on 6 points, Motherwell already on 8. If Partick do beat Motherwell, then Motherwell could be in trouble. Because 8 points, I don't know if that's going to be enough to take you through. As things stand right now, there's a lot of groups where at least 2 teams will get 9 points. So I think Motherwell could be in trouble if they lose. A draw, though, should be enough. Even if they lose in penalties, a draw should be enough to get them through. Group H, Raith Rovers are leading the way, but County have a game in hand. You've got Hamilton on 4 points, can still do something. Raith Rovers in their last game play Hamilton. That's going to be tight. If Raith win, 9 points should get them through, but Hamilton will be thinking, well, we can win our last couple of games and hopefully still get through as well. So, yeah, it depends, guys. We're going to have to wait and see. But there you go. That is your Premier Sports Cup group stage review. Match day 3, 2 match days left. Some teams only got 1 game though to play, so it's going to be interesting to see how it goes through. But yeah, the competition really starts in the last 16, but I'm looking forward to it. Will there be any upsets? What big teams, what Premier League teams could I see going at this point? I'm going to scan through them quickly. Dundee United I see maybe getting knocked out. I think Dundee United was a real possibility. Other than that, I expect everyone else to go through. So yeah, guys, that's it. Catch you in the next one. Till then, peace.